Okay, so the video got interrupted at center balance layout. So I'll just repeat it quickly again. Center balance layout is where you take one important element, put it right at the center of the paper, center of your layout, and then arrange the rest of the elements around it, just so you can highlight this particular element, right? Apart from that, you have stepped layout. I've put inverted pyramid here. So basically it's from a very big element to a smaller element to a smaller element to a smaller element, and it goes in that order. Mostly 3 steps is what is good for the visual image. And the elements could be stories, it's stories themselves, or a headline photo, that order, right? So depends on what newspaper is talking about. And then we have 3 more types. Another one is called freestyle layout. I've written magazine style of random arrangement. If you guys can see here, it says magazine style of random arrangement, which means it's only used in magazines mostly, right? Where you just take your layout, you first make the create the page, the borders, and then you just start putting random elements, right? Like you put a big picture here, and around the picture you start putting your story. Around the picture, your caption will flow somewhere like that. You know, it's a very random arrangement, but you need to be really creative. You need to be really experienced in the field of design so that you know that what is visually powerful and what isn't, right? And then we have the last 2 types of layouts are vertical and horizontal. Like the name suggests, the vertical layout has a clear-cut visual image of a vertical feel. You know, columns are very clear, the gutter space is very clear. So when you look at the newspaper, you know that this is a very vertical arrangement. Unlike a horizontal, where 2 columns are used generally with no gutter space for the same line, for the same sentence, a huge photograph is placed. This is mostly mostly in the front page, but otherwise vertical layout is what is used very popularly in most of the newspapers. So these are the different types of layouts. Please just try and give illustrations to each one of them if it's asked in the examination. Illustrations with small elements like a photograph or a headline or something, and explain these layouts in detail, right? Apply a little bit of logic and think of where it can be used and where it cannot be used, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of using a particular layout. All right, so all the best.